nothing. Meaning, that's a whole action. Be anxious. How do you not be anxious? You slow down. A lot of times we always, with the quickness, and I ain't gonna say just we, but I'm gonna say me. For the most part, I be with the quickness. I'm the type of person to get things done immediately, as soon as possible. ASAP. I talk fast, I walk fast. I'm trying to get it done. And that's the part where you gotta slow down. Be anxious for nothing. And a lot of times when you slow down, you'll be able to say, okay, I'm walking too fast. You'll become more self-aware to say, okay, I'm talking too fast. Okay. Because we constantly want to move. At least me. And then the next verse is, be anxious for nothing but, meaning slow down, but in prayer and supplication. What does that mean? As you slow down, take that time of being still to pray. I know a lot of times, you may be in a rush, like I don't really got time to pray, but sometimes you can slow down, just pray to yourself. Wherever you're at, you can go walk to your car. You can go, before you enter the building, you can just slow down. Before you enter the grocery store, just slow down. And this is what I'm trying to not only just tell y'all, but tell myself, because everything on my channel is to build us all up. It's to build not just all of us up, but me, really me, because I'm young. I don't know everything, but one thing I know is I can always share, what God lays upon my heart, and that right there, is definitely a thing that I have to work on, is being able to be still. I'm not a patient person, in no way. I can sit here and be like, oh, I believe in God. How you believe in God, but you ain't patient? I can sit here, be religious about it, beat myself down. Or I can realize that, look, hey, we got to work on this patience. And sometimes it's hard to be patient, because when it comes to now, things is different from back then than now. Back then, it was a little bit, easier to become more patient than it is now, because everything's fast. Back then, you had home-cooked meals. Now we got fast food. Back then, you had to start a fire to warm your food back up. Now we got microwaves. Everything's fast. Back then, you got to walk to your friend's house to conversate. Now we got phones, we got text messages, we got emails, phone, FaceTime. It's way different. Everything. So in school, instead of reading the book, they on iPads, they on computers. They can go to another site, they can go watch something else and say, okay, I'll do this later. Because everything's a now, everything is I want it now. So it's a little bit tough. It's going to be tough, especially in my generation, because everything is now. Back then, we had horses. Now we got Mustangs. So it's a huge difference. Be still and patient. Because a lot of times you can't think when you all over the place. You making quick decisions because you want to get it out the way, instead of just sitting down. Most of the time, what I can say from my personal experience is my best decisions and choice making has came from sitting down, writing things down, saying, okay, is this working? Is that working? Okay, noted. Is this working? No. Is that working? Yes. Being able just to sit down. A lot of times I'll be wanting to move. I used to play basketball a lot, so I used to be running. I don't like staying still. That's one of my flaws as of right now, but I will be working on it, and that's being able to stay still. And I just want to say today that if you have a problem trying to stay still, I'm just here to encourage you. We in this together. What in the world? Oh, not me. stay still. Watch this.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yes, sir. You?
You're doing good, man. This is one of those new licenses.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen this one yet.
What I tell y'all, look at the test just like that. You feel me? Got pulled over because of tint. And, you know, I could have been anxious and be here like, why you pulling me over? What's the deal? What, you know? But instead, remain still, active with listening to what he tried to say, regardless of whatever the situation, the true intent might have been, regardless, just being able to listen and stay still. Be anxious for nothing, y'all, but in prayer and supplication. That right there shows you all. That's the test within right there. You feel me? Straight up. Y'all be blessed.